Recently, I posted a video talking about Amber Heard, why there's some people out there who really don't like her. Then I did a video talking about Jonathan Majors, the guy who was hired by Disney to play the big bad of the MCU's multiverse saga, then got fired by Disney. But when you think about who's a really controversial actor, yeah, there's some controversy around Amber Heard, but the more serious case easily is Ezra Miller, the guy who ended up playing Barry in The Flash. Yeah, some charges were brought against Jonathan Majors, but this is easily a more serious case where for a year before The Flash came out, there were all these headlines about Ezra Miller grooming children. What? What is this headline? Ezra Miller is pointing guns at his neighbors. What? Ezra Miller has children in his basement and there's guns on the tables. The weirdest headlines. And then you look into all the controversy surrounding him. Ezra Miller was charged with felony burglary by Vermont State Police. And then in March of 2022, Miller was arrested in Hilo, Hawaii, charged with disorderly conduct and harassment after an incident at a karaoke bar. Then, only a month after that, Ezra Miller was arrested again for allegedly throwing a chair at a woman. Then, in June 2022, two parents got a protective order against Miller because they alleged he physically and emotionally abused their 18-year-old daughter. And they said that Ezra Miller displayed, quote, cult-like and psychologically manipulative behavior on top of apparently giving her alcohol and drugs. And then later on, a news organization called the Daily Beast spoke anonymously with a 12-year-old and their mother who got a protection order against Ezra Miller signed by a judge. Apparently, Ezra Miller yelled at them about cultural appropriation, and then returned to their house multiple times. And then on top of that, there is this one famous incident about Ezra Miller making very weird statements about the Ku Klux Klan. I don't remember off the top of my head the details about what happened here. So there were claims made by there was a run-in that he had with Child Protective Services because there were claims that Ezra Miller was secretly housing a mother and her three young children at a farm. There are multiple investigative reports concerning this escalating, erratic, and concerning behavior. And then on top of that, back in April of 2020, there was a video that became viral that showed Ezra Miller choking and throwing an unnamed woman to the ground at a bar. And then January 2022. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. So there's this famous incident where Ezra Miller posted a bizarre video directed at Ku Klux Klan members of a North Carolina chapter. They were flashing a flash signet ring. He said these members should kill themselves with their own guns. Otherwise, we'll do it for you if that's really what you want. And then there are claims made that he harassed people. So you can understand why there's so much controversy about Ezra Miller, because there's multiple of these really serious allegations against him. And then by the time Ezra Miller was talking with Warner Brothers to try to smooth all this out, even out of that, the headline that people saw was Ezra Miller is not concerned about how people think of him. He just doesn't want the movie to fail. In which case you go, wait a minute, Ezra Miller, you cannot just dismiss all this. You can't treat this like it's a joke. No, these are serious allegations. These are serious crimes. You can't just go, well, it's unfortunate that my behavior is hurting the movie. Yeah, Ezra Miller has put out a statement that's an apology, but with all these serious allegations against him, all the terrible headlines, he's very controversial. Now, I'm not sure exactly how many of these allegations have been proven in a court of law, but regardless of whether that's true or not, the perception is very bad, especially with videos out there about Ezra Miller's behavior.